You're only your
So
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Okay. Okay. So I would like to thank Kalyani ma'am for introducing me for this 3 days MATLAB workshop FDP. And I would like to thank our principal sir, Dr. C.S. Srinivasa sir, and our HOD, Dr. N.S.C. Chaitanya sir, for giving me the opportunity to deliver lecture on this topic, MATLAB for mechanical engineering labs and subjects. Okay. So I'm sharing my PPT. Visual, sir? PPT visual. Yes. Okay. So myself, Dr. Pawan Kumar Singhotia. I'm working as a associate professor in mechanical engineering department. Okay. So these will be the basic learning content of this 3 days FDP, in which we will learn how to create variables, script operations in MATLAB, and matrix computation. Okay. Then linear algebra, visual and visualization and programming, solving equations through MATLAB and computing, and different type of toolbox also we will brief. Okay, and simulating and how to give input and output and how to build GUIs. Okay, so for this purpose so we can refer for some book like CB Moeller, who is the inventor of the software CB Moeller numerical computing with MATLAB. Okay, then DB O'Leary, scientific computing with case studies. Then one Indian author also, Dr. Rudra Pratap, getting started with MATLAB. Okay, so first of all, there is a number of toolbox which takes too much memory while we are installing this software. Okay, so as per the need, we can choose the toolboxes while we are installing this software. Okay, so as you can see that there are a number of toolboxes, Simulink, Bioinformatics, communication systems. So these are generally used for the EC department, EC electronics communication department faculties, and they solve by this. Then curve fitting, this is generally toolbox is generally used by all the researchers and the users. Fuzzy logic, okay. So whatever is required, you can choose according to your need. Okay. So as for the introduction of MATLAB, it is our emphasis more will be on by learning by doing. Means if I teach you, if you not do anything, there is no meaning of that one. Okay. So the best way to learn is by trying it yourself, working through examples. Okay, what is available as example sheets exercise. Okay, and we will give you a feel for the way that MATLAB operates. Okay. So first of all, the MATLAB was written originally to provide two matrix software developed by LinPack, Linear System Package, and IcePack, Eigen System Package. Okay. So as I introduced the first book author, which was created by C.B. Muller, who wrote the first version of this in 1970. Okay. So since has it is reformed very well, and now MATLAB 2023 B also came in existence. So every 6 months they change in this and they update the software. Okay, and adding the newer and newer things to make it easy for the users and researchers. Okay, the software package has been commercially available since 1984 and is now considered as a very standard tool at the most of the universities, institute, and industries worldwide. Okay, so a MathWorks website, MATLAB tutorials, learning resource offers a number of introductory videos, PDF, manual entitled "Getting Started with MATLAB." Okay, so the main introduction of MATLAB start with the full form of this MATLAB is Matrix Laboratory. The mat is matrix and lab is laboratory. It's comprised of two things. Okay, MATLAB. So everything we deal in MATLAB will be a matrix only. Okay, so MATLAB is a high performance language for technical computing. It integrates computation, visualization, programming, differentiation, all the things, many things are possible for today's need and researchers and scientists. Okay, it allows us to solve many technical computing problems, especially those with matrix and vector formulas in fraction of time. It would be take few seconds to solve any problem. Okay, so as you know, the language are also written like C programming and Fortran. So as we see 20 years back, there is a very less users of this MATLAB. Okay, but nowadays they are updating it day by day, and it can become very popular. Okay, and it is very easy of handling the software as compared to the C, C++ and Fortran languages. Okay, so as you can see, the one examples which are solved by the MATLAB. Above this Fortran code is written. So for this Fortran code, simply adding two matrix A and B, which size is given A and B, and output C will be written. So 6-line code is required to solve this A plus B matrix. But with the help of MATLAB, you will just create a matrix A and create a matrix B and just add it and give a output C equal to A plus B, you will get the answer. So you can see how important the MATLAB is. Okay. So last 20 years back when these software not introduced, okay, so people used to solve this by hands. Okay, and only very few software like Fortran and C plus were available. Okay, so MATLAB makes it very easy and convenient for the users to solve any problem. Okay, so it has powerful built-in routines that enables a very wide variety of computation. It also has easy to use some graphics command that make the visualization of results immediately available. This allows you to spend more time on thinking, not to use the things, more time on thinking, and encourage you to experiment with the MATLAB software. Okay, so MATLAB makes use of highly respected algorithms, lengthy algorithms. Hence, you can be confident about your results, and powerful operations can be performed using just one or two commands. Okay, so you can build up your own set of functions, files, okay, and codes for a particular application. Okay, so as I shown you in the previous slides also, MATLAB has number of toolboxes like machine learning statistical toolbox, control toolbox. And I'm showing you with this latest version of MATLAB 2023. Now the toolbox is renamed as apps. Okay, so as you can see, number of toolbox are there. Okay, so not only this, you can see these are some important toolbox: curve fitting, optimization, PID tuner. Okay, so machine learning, deep learning, maths, statistics, optimization, control system and design. Okay, then automotive, then signal processing, which is very popular toolbox, signal processing and communication, image processing and computer vision. Okay, tests and measurements, computational finance. Finance also came in existence, and many more you can explore with. This is the latest version. Maybe it is not available in older versions. Okay. So these are toolboxes or apps which we can use in MATLAB. Okay. So starting with MATLAB, so MATLAB can be just be started by double clicking on the MATLAB shortcut or icon which is available on MATLAB Windows. Okay. So when you start MATLAB, what will appear on the window for a user? What you will see? So you will see command history, command window, workspace, current directory, help browser, and start button. Okay. So this I'm showing again you. So here it will be the parallel toolbox, start parallel tool. Okay. This is your M editor where you can write your code. This is your current folder in which it will show you the folders and files which you made. This is the workspace. Workspace means everything what you will write in this command window. Okay, x equal to, suppose we are creating one matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when you write over here, whatever the things that you will write command window, it will come in workspace as in matrix form. Okay, so this when you click on this one, this will open like this as a variable 1 into 4. It will show the size and content, what are the elements available in this matrix. Okay, so this is the command window. Workspace, this is the variable you can see by double clicking. This is the editor. Okay, apart from this, this is the home. Okay, home, in which it consists of what? New scripts, live scripts. Okay, new file you can import. Okay, you can open. Okay, import data in matrix format. Workspace, you can save new variables, open variables. Okay, apart from this, it is showing streaming toolbox also. And one more thing is showing layout. Layout means you can change what the interface is showing. Okay, the default will show you, this is the default. It will show you current folder, MATLAB, command window, and M editor. Okay, but you can change according to our need. Okay, like 3 columns, all but command window minimize, means all column will show, but command window will minimize. Command window only, if you want to see only command window, it will show as command window only. Okay, after that, search documentation, means whatever you want to search in MATLAB, what are the variables and commands available, you can search over here also. Okay, so then after that, plots. Okay, different plotting software, plotting commands are also available, inbuilt command also. Yeah, you can do it by coding or by this, with the help of this plot window. Okay, which is inbuilt plotting commands are there. Then app I already shown to you. Then editor. Editor means whatever code you made over here, that can be run by this or handled by this editor. Okay, publish is to save this data in a report format. Okay, and views, again, that layout, whatever the necessity is there, you can view by changing this view. Okay, so this is the main interface of our MATLAB latest version. Okay, so as I already told you, okay, this is the older version, which are showing that edit. Okay, menus change depending on the tool you are currently using. Use tab to workspace browser. You can choose use tab, current directory, and workspace. Help, any kind of help you need can be searched by here, over here, or we can write here help. We want to know sqrt, some variable there. Okay, if you write here help sqrt, it will show some documentation over what is the square root meaning. So it is showing what is the square root of element of x, complex result are produced if x is not positive. Okay, and similar terms also it is showing real square root, sqrt, hypo. Okay, so this is the help which we can use to know whatever the variables and algorithms, any commands which are available with MATLAB. So that this is showing this is the current directory from which we are importing our data and saving our files in this current directory. Okay, so this you can change according to our need also. Okay, then is already shown to you workspace command history. Command history will show you what command you have given with respect to the time. Okay, it will show the time also. And workspace with MATLAB already shown to you. Command window, whatever you write over here, you can write anything. A equals to 2 plus 3. You can write over here and it will appear in this workspace as output. Okay, when you are making a long program, you have to M file. This is the M file in which you have to write for long program. This is to check as work as calculator, or whatever you are writing in M file. If you don't put this semicolon, all will appear in command window. Okay. Next, command prompts in commands. MATLAB commands are introduced. Workspace displays the variables created like matrix, vector, singles. Command still is all commands previously entered. Double clicking on variable, as I already told you. Double clicking on variable in the workspace. Open an editor. Okay. This will give you an Excel-like view of your data as I already shown to you.
అయితే మీరు స్వీట్ కూడా ఉంటుంది అక్కడ నుంచి అంటే రాత్రి తక్కువ వచ్చారా అంటే 10 వచ్చారా Actually, that message can shooting, so that was pura shooting. So they didn't come.
Dear participants, please mute yourself. Mics, please.
Next week, I don't know tomorrow to home or not.
We are able to hear some madams. We are able to hear some madams' voice. I'm muting. Okay, sir. I muted everyone.
My voice is coming up. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, okay. So everything in MATLAB is just a matrix. Okay, MATLAB is interpreted language, so no compilation needed, but possible. MATLAB does not need any variable declaration, no dimension statement, has no packaging, no storage allocation, no pointers. Programs can be done step by step with full access to all variables, functions, etc. Okay, so creating a variable, MATLAB variables are created with an assignment statement. Okay, so just write a variable name. Okay, x is a name and a value for expression. For example, x is equal to expression. Okay, I'm not. Okay. Okay, so where expression is a combination of numerical values. Okay, so you can just type just what is coming. Okay. Okay, so where expression is a combination of numerical values, mathematical operators, variables, functions, calls. Okay, so a variable, as we discuss, MATLAB stands for Matrix Laboratory. This title is appropriate because the structure for the storage of all data in MATLAB is a matrix. We talk more about the upcoming chapters or topics. Right now, we will work on with scalar variables. MATLAB show these as matrix variable with row and column. Okay, these variables shown in workspace as 1x1 matrix. Okay, so to create a scalar variable in MATLAB, simply enter a valid variable name. Okay, at the command line and assign it a value using, suppose, any value as I shown you sqrt. So you cannot assign a variable in sqrt, okay, because it already hold by this MATLAB. Okay, so you have to create a new variable with a unique name. Okay, variable has been assigned a value, it is added to a MATLAB workspace. So immediately when you are assigning any value a equal to 1 or a equal to something, okay, so you will be able to see this variable in MATLAB workspace. Okay, and it will be also be displayed in MATLAB window. Okay, so no need to type integer, double, float, or something like that. Okay, so for example, after entering height, we are creating one variable height equal to 5 and width equal to 4. Okay, so immediately you are able to see this workspace window will contain both height, the name of this variable, and with 5, which is showing if it is a long matrix 1 by 10 or 10 by 10, it will show a minimum value of this matrix and maximum value of this matrix. Okay, so single values are there, so it is showing the same values. Okay, after that, we should not use length as variable name, as this is a built-in MATLAB function. Okay, suppose there are a number of rules. Okay, so rules on variables we have to understood first of all about this. These are the very basic things we have to keep in mind while using this MATLAB. Okay, So must start with a letter followed by a letter. Okay. So must start with letter, not number. Okay. Not number of digits, not underscore. Only start with a letter followed by letters, digits, and underscore. Okay. So three types of if you want to assign any value to the variable, so only letters followed by letters or digits or underscore only allowed. Okay, so one representation is shown over here, x12. Okay, this is rates underscore constant. Okay, so this second variable x12 we can write, rate underscore constant you can write, flow underscore rate are variable acceptable in the MATLAB. But you can see this vector dash a. So dash you cannot assign as a name of any variable. Okay, since this dash is a reverse character. Okay, these variables which you are assigning are also case sensitive. Case sensitive means you can see the flow is written in all four types. Okay, so all caps flow is there, all small flow is there. Okay, then F is capital and L O W are low. F is capital, L is small, O is capital, and W is again small. Okay, so these flow are four are different characters. Okay, different variable. Okay, so we have to keep in mind this is case sensitive. Okay, must not be longer than 31 characters. So the length of this variable cannot more than 31 characters. Okay, must not be reserved word. Okay, so some words are reserved in MATLAB. Someone is pinging, want to join. Okay, so special name which are part of MATLAB language, so those we cannot use, and must contain any punctuation character also. Okay, so when you see this MATLAB workspace function, okay, if you type whose command in command window, so what you will get? We will get the name of that variable, size of this variable, and memory used in bytes in this variable, class, okay, single or double, it will show, and other attributes and properties also can be seen by whose command. Okay, it is showing some names of the command variables, area, height, width, and their size, bytes, and class. Okay, if you want to remove a variable from the MATLAB, as I already told you, okay, so you can just type clear command. Okay, clear width. Okay, so if you typing clear width, which will remove the width from the workspace. Okay, if you want to get rid of all the variables in your workspace, just type clear. Okay, so this is variable specific, this is clear will remove all the variables. Okay, suppose you want to repeat or edit an earlier command. If you dislike typing in all the back, then there is good news for you. MATLAB let us search, okay, your previous commands, okay, using up arrow and down arrow. I'm showing you this one. Okay, MATLAB remembers all the commands. If you click on this command window, I'm clicking on this up arrow, okay, so it's showing the previous command. So no need to time which no need to type which you used earlier. Okay, so this who again I'm typing who. Okay, so who will you no need to type is who again. Okay, so it will remember previous commands also. Okay, there are very convenient facility which can save a considerable amount of time. Okay, clear the height of rectangle in the earlier example, clear height will clear the height of this variable. Okay, if you want to back it, press the up arrow key until the commands earlier command shows you. Okay, so previous commands, number of commands will be shown to you. Just click on the up arrow and it will show you all the previous commands. Okay, so MATLAB suppresses the output of a command if you finish command with semicolon. Okay, if you keep height equal to 7 and semicolon. Okay, so if you look at the height in your workspace window, you will see the value has changed to 7. Okay, this one. Okay, so means 7 will show in workspace, but it will not show in command window because it is written in the M file. Okay, saving your work scripts and files. Okay, as I told you, M file. So here, so far work has been at the command line. This is useful for quick calculation. If you are using command line or command window, it is for quick calculation. Okay, for calculation that are more complex or longer. Okay, for that purpose, you have to use a script file. Okay, so what is difference between this? Okay, so this window, command window, is for quick one. Okay, as equal to 1 plus 1 minus 3. If you want to see this as a calculator for a very short commands, you can use this command window. Okay, but longer programs, suppose you want to plot something, okay, and you want to calculate longer problems, you have to write like this. Okay, x equal to y equal to something, z equal to something in plot. So this is the mat m file. Okay, so how we can open this m file? Go to this home page and click on this new script. Okay, so new script will available over here, and you can write anything, and you can assign your variables equal to 2, s equal to 3, f equal to 5. Like this, you can write number of lines in this. Okay, if you want to see this output together, c equal to plus d plus s plus f. Okay, now it will ask to save you. Okay, so you go to editor, just you can save or go to this run. It is asking us to write some name. Okay, so I can write untitled 56 or something. Okay, so it will be saved as untitled 55. Untitled 55 will be here, and the value of this one cc equal to 10. Okay, which is the addition of this dsf will be shown in command window. Okay, now I am typing here clear. Okay, it will clear all the commands given, or all the workspace which are saved in workspace will be clear. Okay, now I'm writing clc. It will clear all the commands which are available in command window. Okay, again I'm running this one, so it will show variables over here also. Okay, here also. If you don't want to see this variable in your command window, okay, so what I will do, just write one semicolon after all these variable. Okay, after all these variable, again I'm using arrow. Okay, so clear, then clc. So these all variables are removed from the workspace and command window. Okay, now I'm running again this one. So you can see this is untitled 5. The semicolon is not kept after this, so it is showing cc equal to 10. But in this workspace, dsf, all the values you can see. Okay, so if you don't want to see all the variables in command window, you can use these things. Okay, now again coming back to you, to create a new file, just as I told you, new script file also called m file. Choose file, new m file from the MATLAB menu bar. From here, new, and control N. Also you can write control N. Okay, in m file you can save the m file with extension .m. The extension of this one will be .m. So you can see untitled 55.m, plotting.m. Okay, these all are m files. Okay, and these files are mat files. Okay, because we are dealing in this with the matrix only. So this workspace will be saved as .mat file. Okay, .mat and .m are different. Okay, so moving ahead, just in script file window, enter height equal to 5, width equal to 4, area equal to height into width. Okay, now we can save this small program or small code. Okay, we will giving such a name like area underscore calculation dot will be the extension. Default we can save. Okay, so area underscore cul we can save this file. Okay, file name does not include spaces. We cannot use space, dash, or f6. We cannot use. Okay, as I told you earlier, only digit underscore and alphabets can be used. Okay, at the command prompt, if you type this one, you will see the height, width, and area variables available with their values. Okay. So now coming to the operators, number of operators are available. These are basically I'm showing you because we start every calculation with addition, subtraction, division. Okay, so you can see the division. Some small dot is also showing. Okay, so if you are using simple dash means division you are using. If you are using the dot means dot of it will multiply element by element. Same it is happen to multiply and power also. Okay, if you don't keep this dot, it means it will just multiply, divide, or square that value. But if you keep this dot, means it is be done for the element by element. We will see this by some examples after that. Okay, you can use round brackets to specify the order in which operations will be performed. Okay, so the script files and functions. So these are the two different. Okay, both can be done in MATLAB. Okay, script which do not accept input argument or uh, return output argument. They operate on the data on the in the workspace. Any variable that they create remain in the workspace to be used in subsequent computation. So these two are different things: script and functions. So functions can be accept input and input argument and return output argument. Internal variables are local to the function. Okay, so you can see this is the M file. Okay, and I am showing you the where the function. This is the function. Okay, so you can see the starting of this function. It is taking some inputs. Okay, and giving you outputs. Okay, so it is taking inputs from this B matrix membrane. Okay, but you can see this M file. Okay, so M file taking some constant value, some inputs, and giving you a output. But what will do the function is different. So function you can see it is enclosed. Okay, starting with the function, some values and some arguments are there, and closed at the end. Okay, so B will be your output. Okay, and again it will use in the M file. Okay, again second function also there. Okay, so this is a basic difference between this MATLAB, sorry, M file and the functions. So you can see the extension. Extension of this function is it will be a different symbol. You can see fx written and .m. This is the M file, script file, which is also .m, but it's showing the different symbol. Okay, so we can identify these two, .m file and the function files. Okay, so this is the basic difference between these two. Okay, so this is the editor already shown to you. Then script or functions already discussed. Okay, so it is always recommended to name function file as the same function name which you are calling. Okay, suppose you want to call this function. Okay, so we have to use this name. Only this name can be called in this M file. So we can use the whatever the algorithm we are using this function. Okay, so it can be taken as the input in the M file. Okay, after that global variables. If you assign a variable as a global, if you want to more than one function to share a single copy of a variable, simply declare the variable as global. Okay, so simply write in front of that variable global gravity. Okay, so this gravity will become the global and can be used in one more than function. Okay, global declaration most occur before the variable actually used in function. Okay, M files, you can create your own programs using M files, which are plain text files containing MATLAB code. Use the MATLAB editor or another text editor to create a file containing the same statement. You would type a MATLAB command line, save the file under a name that ends in .m. Okay, writing user defined functions like function name in one. Okay, like that we can write function name. These are the input 1, input 2, input 3. Okay, so from 3 inputs you can take 1 output. Okay, or function name input 1, input 2, and you can take 2 outputs. Okay, depend on the code. Okay, the code telling the MATLAB that an M file is actually function of single input, triple input, multiple inputs, and single output and multiple output also. Okay, so you should write this command at the beginning of the M file, and you should save the M file with a file name same as the function name. Okay, so write how to write a function. This will be your output, or this is your function name, and a comma ind. Okay, so which takes the square of the input matrix if the input indicator is equal to 1, and takes the element by element square of the input matrix if the input indicator is equal to 2. Okay, so it is showing the square dot m. Okay, the same name you have to call where you are using this file. Okay, so this is the brief introduction and brief commands m files. Okay, and spaces which we are using in MATLAB. Okay, so till then, anyone want to any question, or should I move ahead with some example? Okay, anyone? Okay, so we will see one by one how to use and how to create some variable, how to use this operator, how to identify these functions. Okay, so one by one I am using these examples. Like this is a matrix. Okay, so I am creating this matrix A in MATLAB. Okay, so new file I'm using. Okay, clear and CLC. Okay, I'm writing over here matrix A. Okay, so matrix A, it contains 4 by 4 matrix. Okay, and keeping this semicolon with this one. Those who are having MATLAB or who are just beginner, they can use this. They can use with me this one. Okay, so this is a matrix. Okay, if you want to see this how it looks like, just click on this on command window. Okay, so you can see in command window the 4 by 4 matrix is visible to us. Okay, if you click on this workspace, the 4 by 4 matrix will be here. Okay, again we are moving to this. I'm writing in this M file because we will use this again and again. I'm creating another variable or another matrix. Now I want to know the identify an entry of the matrix. Okay, suppose I want to know second row. There is a matrix. Okay, second row, third column. This -3 I want to know. Okay, so how I will write? Just I will write A2 comma 3. Okay, A equal to A2 comma 3. Okay, now identifying this one. So A comma 2 is the second row's third variable is the -3. Okay, so like this we can identify many more. A equal to the value 2 comma 4. So second row's fourth fourth column, which is 6. Okay, so like this we can identify the elements of any matrix. Okay, again, suppose I want all entries in row or column. Okay, so this is showing second row all column. If I'm typing this one A2 comma, if I'm typing this one A2 comma is column. Okay, it means second row all columns. Okay, second row all columns means this one. Okay, this is the second row and all the columns. Okay, if I enter this one, so it will show 5 0 -3 and 6. Okay, second row all column. Suppose I want the reverse all, this column used for the all rows and second column only, means this one. Okay, if I click on this one, so it will show a column header which 5084. Okay, so like this we can identify the matrix. Okay, if I write 2 comma 3, okay, of this matrix, it will give me the second row third column. Okay, again 5 comma if on suppose I want to add a row of columns, okay, so what I will write, 5 comma this one, okay, equal to 5 comma all rows. If I write this one, okay, it is not showing a variable because the variable is not there. 5th row, all column, okay. So next I'm creating another variable, okay. So if you want to delete this any variable from this, so we will write this 2 all rows in colon comma 2 equal to this matrix, okay. So it will delete the item from this one, okay. Assessing a part of a matrix means 1 to 3 rows and all columns, okay. If I write this one like this, it will show 1 2 3 and all the columns, okay. Means this 1 to 3, this is the first row, second row and third row, okay. First, second, third, what I've written is 1 to 3 and all the columns. So these 3 rows are visible with all columns, okay. Sorry, 1 and 3, and the second and fourth are deleted from this one, okay. So like this we can identify the matrix, okay. This what this indicates, a bracket colon 2 to 4. If I write this one like this, it means all rows second to fourth. This is the different one, and this is showing first and third. It is showing second to fourth, means all rows of second to fourth column, okay. This is the second column, 5 starting 5084, 6 minus 3 5 5, minus 9 6 0 1, okay. So this one is deleted. Why? Because the command is given for all rows second to fourth column. So this second column, third column and fourth column. It is different from the previous command given, in which we are showing only first and third rows, okay? First and third rows and all rows of this matrix, okay. So like this we can identify the variables, okay. Now next, second to third row and first to third column. This also we can type, okay, in this one, and it will show this one. Second to third row, this will second to third row, okay, and first through third column, means this is the first column, okay, second column and third column, okay. So 7 8 5, 5 0 minus 3 7 8 5, first to third, second to fourth. This portion it is showing, okay. So like this we can identify all the things from a matrix, okay. Switching to matrix, zero matrix. If you want to create zero matrix, just write zeros 2 comma 3. So it will give you a matrix which has dimension of 2 comma 3 with all zeros, okay. So zeros will be there with 2 comma 3, okay. Then zeros 3, what it will give, it will give 3 by 3 matrix with all the zeros, okay. If you type I, so I will give you an identity matrix which having only my 1 in the diagonal. Rest of the variables and matrix will be 0 contents, okay. Matrix of ones, if you are giving dimensions, ones 2 comma 3, okay, that was the zeros, this is the ones. So ones 2 comma 3 will give you the ones 2 comma 3 will give you the all the variables of dimensions 2 comma 3 with the elements or constant 1 1 1 only, okay. Next we are giving one command rand then 2 comma 3 a equal to 2 comma 3. So it will, what is written over here, the random entries all lie between 0 and 1, okay. So it will give you the matrix of 2 comma 3 with all the random values between 0 and 1, So, okay, I'm typing this one, rand 2,3. So it is giving you the random values of 2,3 matrix. Okay, the values will be between 0 and 1. If I type this one again, it will give me the different values because the rand command is given. Okay, if I type again, it will give me the different values. So you can see the values are keep on changing if I am giving the commands again and again. Okay, then moving ahead, okay, transpose of a matrix. Okay, so I'm saving this with this one, this variable factor, because I need this again and again. Practice underscore 1. Okay, clear CLC. All the values will be disappeared. The practice is showing me a matrix, okay, with 4,4. Now moving ahead, I want to know the transpose of. So you see, when you are doing this mathematics with the pen and copy, okay, so how much it is difficult to transpose this variable. Okay, I will just write transpose A, it will give me the transpose of this variable. Okay, these variables are transposed. Okay, now saved as A only. Okay, next I want, if I can use this command or just write A dash. Okay, A dash. I will write A dash. This will also give me the transpose. Okay, so this is the matrix of transpose. Again, I given with the A dash. Okay, so command also we can use, or this type also we can use the symbol also to use this transpose of the variable. Okay, next, diagonal of a matrix. Okay, if you want to see the just diagonal of the matrix, just write DIAG. Okay, so it will show you the diagonal 40. You can see 4051. Diagonal of the matrix can be obtained by this DIAG A. Okay, row vector. Okay, row vector. If you write V equal to 1 to 5, it will be a row vector. Column vector. Okay, so these are different. If you write by this like this, okay, if I'm writing like this, V equal to bracket 1 2 3 4 5, I'm writing simply this one, so it will be a row matrix. Okay, but I am writing with V equal to bracket 1 semicolon 2 semicolon 3 semicolon 4, like this. It will be a column matrix. Okay, so these two are different, row matrix and column matrix. Okay, now moving ahead, transpose. If I want to show the transpose, just write V and this one, and you will get the transpose of this V. Okay, forming other vectors like this we did. Okay, so V equal to 1 2 3 4 5. If you write like this, okay, so it will be equally spaced. Okay, if I am writing like this, V equal to 1 colon 5, V equal to 1 colon 5. So it will give me the values in a matrix with a step of 1. Okay, if I am not writing any step, it will give me a value of 1 to 5. Okay, suppose I'm writing this again and I'm giving just a step 0.1 with semicolon this one. So it will give me a values of 1 to 5 with a step of 0.1. Okay, so it will give me a 41 values. Okay, so even seen the difference, we will give me a 1 by 1 comma 5 matrix, but if I have given 1 colon 0.1 with a step with up to 5, okay, so it will give me a 41 values with a step of 0.1, 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and so on. Okay, up to 5. Okay, so you can see these are equally spaced. Okay, 4.7, 4.8, and step of 0.1, up to 5. Okay, these are the properties of a matrix. Okay, if I write lin space v equal to or 10 colon minus 2 colon 0. Okay, so what is the meaning of this one? It will show me, it will give me a matrix of which contains the value between 10 and 0 with a decreasing order of minus 2. Okay, so you can see the matrix has 10, minus to 8, minus to 6, minus to 4, minus to 2, and 0 at the last. Okay, so these are this type you can create the variables. Okay, v equal to linear space 0, 1, comma 6. Okay, so what is giving? It is giving me the value of a matrix which is between 0 and 1 with 6 value. Okay, so 6 values are there: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 between 0 and 1. Okay, so but what is important over here is to avoid output, particularly of large matrix, use a semicolon at the end of the line. Okay, for large matrix, like using this one, okay, we are using this semicolon. Okay, so since it is a very large matrix, okay, so we are using semicolon. It will show you the values in a workspace, but not in the command window. Okay, if I want to know the size of a matrix, okay, so what I will write, just the size of v. Okay, the matrix is in front of the size of v, 1 comma 6. Okay, size of a, 4 comma 4. Okay, so if you want to know the size of a matrix, you just write size equal to a, mini m and m comma n. Okay, rows and columns. If you want to rows and columns, okay, just write m comma n and size a. Okay, so it will give you row and it will give you the columns. Okay, so m equal to 4. So for them, sometimes we can use this, the values as m comma n. Okay, the number of rows and number of columns. Okay, so it is we can change the format also. So you can see the value, the pi. Okay, the symbol pi we are not use in MATLAB. You simple just write pi. So it will give you the value of pi as 3.1416. Okay, now I want to change the format. Okay, format long, okay, format line pi. Okay, so you can see the difference. Okay, so it is first it was showing 3.1416, but now written format long, so now it is showing 3.141592 up to a long digit. Okay, so this is for accuracy purpose if someone want to use. Okay, format rate means if you, it will show you the rational value of pi. Okay, after that I will write pi, so it will show 355 by 113, not in to decimal place. Okay, so these are the facilities which are available in MATLAB. If you write this format sort pi, format sort pi and pi, again it will show up to decimal point up to 4 digits. Okay, so this is 3.1416. Okay, so like this we can change. Okay, now moving ahead to arithmetic operations. Okay, now we are moving to arithmetic operations. Okay, addition, subtractions. Okay, now again we have created one matrix over here in this m file. Okay, now we are creating another matrix, B matrix. Okay, B matrix. So it is our B matrix. Now I want to see A plus B. Okay, simply just write A plus B. So first I'm running this one. So this is our I'm giving this semicolon. Okay, So this is our A matrix and B matrix. You can see 4 by 4, 4 by 4. Okay. So dimensions must be equal if we are adding any matrix. Okay. So if I write simple A plus B will give me the output addition of these two matrix, and you can see in this in workspace A. What was our A? A was 4 and B was 9. Okay. So 4 plus 9, 13. 5 plus 2, 7. Okay. Then 6 plus 4, 10. So these are the rows. 9 minus 9, 18. Okay. So it is showing the addition of these two matrix. Okay. Now subtraction, simply write A minus B. A minus B. It will give you the subtraction. So you can see 4 minus 9 is minus 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. 6 minus 4 is 1. Sorry, 6 minus 4 is 2. 9 minus 9 means 0. 9 plus 9, 0. Okay. So these are the simple operations we can use. Again, if I want to multiply something, okay, so 3a minus 4b. So I will write like this: 3a minus 4b. Okay, it will give me the output. It will multiply. It will multiply to the 3 will be multiplied to the A matrix, minus 4 will be multiplied to the B matrix, and we will get the output. Okay. Next, moving ahead, some more operations. A into B. If you just write A into B, A into B. Okay. So it will multiply the both the matrix as per the matrix rule, and it will give me the output. Okay. Again, we have another matrix with different dimensions. So U and we can create the new variables. So suppose U is there. I'm showing you all this one, like if you practice, okay, so it will be easy for you to how to use this MATLAB. Okay. So U and V two matrix are there. U is there, W is there. Okay. And now I want the U multiplied by W. So you can see they have different dimensions. Okay. If I am using S equal to U multiplied by W, it will give me the answer 30. But reverse I will do. Okay. W multiplied by V, it will give me the 4 by 4 matrix. You can check this manually, and you can solve this matrix manually to check the answer. Okay. Now dot operators or array multiplication, I'm using this A dot P, which denotes the element by element multiplications. Means what? Suppose this is a matrix 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So 3 into 8, it will multiply by element by element. Okay. What is the meaning of this one? Means A is the matrix 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the variables, values available over here, constant available. B is 8, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6, minus 1. Okay. So how it will multiply? 3 into 8, element by element. Okay. 3 into 8 is 24. 6 into 4 is 24. 5 into 2 is 10. 6 into 4 is 24. 7 into 5 is 35. 8 into 7 is 48. 9 into minus 1 is 9 minus 9. Okay. So this is different from element by element matrix. Okay. Power. Okay. Now comes to the power. Simply write A is cap to 3. Okay. Simply write A cap 3 square. Okay. Whatever power you want to give, A cap 3. Okay. And A cap 4. Okay. It will give the power of this matrix. Okay. Simply cap we will provide. Okay. So if we give this dot want to multiply, want power by element by element. Okay, means particular matrix you want to know. So we will just type dot cap 3. Okay, dot cap 3 will give the power of this matrix. Okay, length of vector, norm of vector in dot products. Next, okay, if I want to know the length of this matrix, okay, so what is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 variables are there. So it will give the length of this matrix. Then norm will give you normal values of this summation, or the summation of this u as 16.819. Okay, p dot product will give u dot u comma v will give you transpose of u multiplied by u. Okay, would give you the different values. Okay, now complex number, if you want to know the how to handle the complex number, just write u equal to over here, so it will give you the u matrix. Now I want to conjugate number, means negative of this number. Okay, just type this one in command window. Okay, you will conjugate. So plus is became minus, plus is became minus, minus, this is the plus become plus, plus became minus. Okay, so this is the conjugate of this u. Okay, Hermite response of this Hermite transpose, just u dash you will type, so you will get the transpose. Norm u will write, right? You will get the norm of this value. Dot product, if you want to dot product of u, just write dot bracket u comma u. Okay, the square root of this matrix, the sqrt, just type sqrt underscore u. Okay, so square root of this u variable. Okay, and many functions are there. Okay, now solving the linear systems of linear equations. Okay, so the basic form of this equation is ax into b. Okay, so where a is the matrix and b is the matrix and x is the unknown. Okay, so I am taking this x. So backslash operation will be used for this one. We want to know the values of x. Okay, so how we will find x? X will be b upon a. Okay, so a matrix will be, I'm typing a matrix, a is here, then b matrix, b equal to 1, 0, 0. I'm talking here. Okay, now what will be x? Will be x equal to a slash b, a equal to a slash b. Okay, so these are the values of x1, x2, and x3. Okay, which we want to know. This can be done with the help of this x equal to a by a slash b. Okay, if I want to know inverse of this matrix, okay, just write, there are two ways. Okay, just write b equal to inv a. Okay, it will give you an inverse values of this one, or b equal to a to the power minus 1. Okay, this will give you the same values. Okay, so you can see the values minus 0.0066 minus 0.778. Like this we can get the values. Both command we can use. Okay, for to get the inverse of this values. Okay, so x equal to you can find by multiplying b into b. Okay, now another method to use the command reference. Okay, so now we have the 4 linear equations. Okay, so we can see how to get the values of x1. Now you can see the things are going complex and complex. Okay, so now we have 4 variables and 4 equations, 4 unknowns and 4 equations. Okay, to solve this equation in the paper and copy, it will take more time. So how we will solve this one? Okay, So we will take just from okay. So we are taking the constant from this equation. This one is 1. This is 4. We are collecting all the constant of this these equations in one matrix: 1, 4, minus 2, 3, and 2. Then 2 minus 9, minus 3, minus 2, and 5. X1, X2 are there. So 1, 5. Okay. X3 is not there, so 0 will be the coefficient. Minus 1 and 3. Okay. Then again last row: 3, 14, 7, minus 7, minus 2, and 6. Okay. So just writing R RAF and in bracket A. Okay. R RAF in bracket A. So it will give you a solution in the column: minus 5.025, 1.6154, minus 0.2051, 0.0551. So these are the values of x1, x2, x3, and x4. Okay. So by one command we will get to know the values of this x1, x2, and x4. Okay. So this may have many solutions. Okay. So by giving A by B also we will get the answers. Okay. No solution will give you the infinity if you solve these equations. Okay. So just by doing A by B, you will get the values of x. Okay. So this is the basic operations we can use in MATLAB. Now coming to the functions, how to create functions and plotting. Okay. So you can see one function is visible over here, which is showing y equal to x square minus 0.5x. Okay. First enter an array of independent variables. Okay. So independent variable x can be any values. So x is line space with 25 values between 0 and 1. Okay. So I'm typing this one for plotting to line space. Okay. So 25 values C in x, 25 values between 0 and 1. Okay. Next, y is dependent. Y is dependent on x. So how I will write x dot cap 2 means x square minus 0.5 multiplied by x. Okay. So y equal to x square minus 0.5 x. So I'm typing over here. Okay. Sorry. X equal to cap minus 0.5 into 0.5 into x. So like that I'm writing over here. Okay. So now, so we have two matrix now. X is line space between x is line space between 0 and 1. 25 values are there. So as the command is given, y is dependent variable or function. Okay. So for that one we have written this equation: y equal to x square minus 0.5x. Okay. Now I want to plot these two. So what I will write, just write plot x comma y. Just write plot x comma y. Okay. So you can see this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and the values are showing on this. Okay. So this is a very simple plot. So which is showing, if you click on some at some point, it will show the values of x and y. Okay. To show you the values of x and y. Next, I want to plot with different color. Okay. So I will modify this command and write x comma y r. Okay. X comma y r. So what is the meaning of this r? Sorry. this R give you the red color. R will give you the red color. So you can see the difference. You can modify your plots. So it is showing the blue. Okay. Now I modified my command to I want to show in red. So it will show the red line. Okay. So plot for researching purpose, we need different types of color. So it will be very helpful for us. Okay. The more we can see, these are the predefined constant I shown you. Pi can be the pi is the number can be used as pi only. I comma j the imaginary units of I. Okay. Infinity will be shown by this INF will be shown in place of infinity. NaN means not a number. Okay. NaN means not a number. Okay. So like this, we can here there are many user defined commands which can be used. Okay. Okay. So at this point, I am leaving you. I will provide some study material and some exercises to you. Okay. And tomorrow we will start with some complex problems like numerical methods and more plotting commands. Okay. And some lab problems. Okay. Which are used in mechanical engineering nowadays. Okay. In ANC lab. And after last day, we will discuss the simulating. Okay. Any questions till now? If anyone want to discuss, please let me know. Any questions till now from the participant side? One more thing. Hello.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. So those who don't have this MATLAB installed in your systems, they can just use this MATLAB editor. Okay, MATLAB editor. I will provide the link. Okay, so this MATLAB editor can also be used for the practice purpose. Okay, which can be use this MATLAB mathworks.in. Okay, and
This is a licensed version or a student version, sir?
hello.
No, this is student version or the licensed version?
Which one, sir?
Sir, this is a licensed version or student version?
Sir, which one I am using? This one. This is licensed version in our college. This is MATLAB R 2021A. Okay, but if you use this one at MATLAB editor online, those who don't have MATLAB, in this some features will be available, some may not be available. Okay. So I have given just a brief introduction, not many things. Okay, so you can see this contains some apps. Okay, plots will be more over here. Okay, so if you create some variables, so it will be shown over here. Okay, so I request all the participants. So just keep on practice. I will share some exercise. Okay, and there are many things which I cannot teach in in one or two lectures. Okay, so I request just practice some exercise and get back to us. We will meet tomorrow. Sir, you want to discuss something, sir, please? Sir,
Sir, this is Dr. Shashi. I'm calling from Andhra Pradesh.
where, sir?
Sir, I'm calling from QS College of Engineering and Technology.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, actually, is how to draw our mechanical plots curves like sustain curves.
What is sir?
Sir, how to draw our, as mechanical curves are there, na mechanical testing curves like tensile testing, compressor
Yes, sir,
testing.
sir. Whatever want to you draw, just drop me in my WhatsApp. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss more on plotting, like scatter plot, subplot, 3D plot, all the plotting, some plotting commands we will discuss. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You just drop me on that group, sir. My number is there. Okay, 8765153058. Dr. Baba. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much for your patience.